Hello and welcome to Read Right Now. This week we're in County Louth because I'm told our learner Patricia is the active type. So what better place for her to spend the day than at the Carlingford Adventure Centre. Technology is our theme again this week, and we'll see how our learner gets on looking up a web page. Later, Laura will be explaining to us what the web is and giving us some guidance on how to use it. We'll also have our usual spelling tips, and this week we're focusing in on plurals. Right, I'm going into the Adventure Centre to see how Patricia's getting on.
Hey folks, I'm just going to go through quickly now what we're going to be doing now this morning. It's called a raft build challenge. You people are going to be the survivors of a plane crash. Okay? You're stuck on an island and you have to build a raft and paddle off the island.
Patricia and her family have travelled from Santry in Dublin for today's event. The newlyweds will have to work together to complete 3 tasks to earn equipment to make the rafts.
All right, so we'll head down there now anyway then. All right? Okay.
Now, good morning, Patricia. How are you?
Morning, Jerry.
Lovely to see you.
You
Oh,
too.
go straight on the lips. Who's this? Tell me who everybody is.
This is my daughter, Kerry.
Come around there. Let's let everybody see you. Hello,
My daughter, Kerry.
Kerry.
Kerry, yeah.
Hello, Kerry. How are you?
And that's our husband, Robert.
Hello, Robert. How are you?
And this is my husband, Jack.
Hello, Jack. How are you? You're the man indoors, so to speak.
Yeah.
Now, let's go down here because the bus is waiting for us. Now, tell us what exactly is planned for today.
Well, we're going to actually make a raft today.
A raft?
A raft, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to down here. I'm not really too sure what I'm doing, but
So we're going to learn as we go
We're
along.
going to learn as we go along,
Isn't it
yeah.
great that you've got such a supportive family, though? Isn't it?
yeah, thank God.
How did you rope them in?
How to rope them in? I just said, please come down, please. He said, all right.
I see. Well, come on, the bus is up here. Thomas is waiting to drive us up. We
Right.
should skip along, really, shouldn't we?
Definitely, yeah.
You're going to tell me all about how the family support you, weren't you?
We've always had family support.
When you
always
say
encouraging.
always.
Yes, my daughter would support
And
her.
you were never
But
embarrassed asking her or anything like that, have you?
No, not really. It was never really spoke about, but it was just, just happens that day, you know what I mean? But my husband now wouldn't be aware of it now or anything that. Jack wouldn't know if I couldn't spell properly, because I have improved so much since.
Since you did the 20-week course, yeah. And that was just specifically to improve your spelling.
Improve my spellings and to give us a bit of confidence as well, even just to speak to people and get on. But somebody always said I had that anyway, so I don't know.
And has it?
Yes,
Giving you the confidence?
Yes, it has.
And has your spelling improved as well?
Yes, it has.
Patricia attended a school in Kinseely, County Dublin, but left at a young age. Although it was her decision to leave, she later realised she hadn't developed her literacy skills to a level she was happy with.
We're just coming up here to Kinseely School, Kerry, where yourself, my mother-in-law went to school. I left school myself at 14 and started work a couple of days after. Went to Malahide, got a job in the sweet factory in Malahide. I actually remember when I went to the school, I used to think it was really massive, really big. It actually frightened me sometimes when I used to look at it. And when I brought you back, Kerry, it was actually very small. I was actually quite surprised. It didn't look so bad then, or frightening as much. Dublin City Council gave me the next step in my life to go into the education.
And how many weeks have you got to do in your computer course?
Oh, well, I started a FOSS course then, and that's with Dublin City Council as well. So that was a great bonus for me to get into council. And then, as well as the literacy course, where I'm going to.
Being able to do computers is brilliant.
Yeah, but the literacy course too comes part of that as well, because it's absolutely fantastic. And the people are in there, like Joan Butler, she's great at that. So. With the spellings and reading, so that's helped me to do more.
Yeah. And
give me encouragement to do more,
aren't you?
Oh, I am. Yeah. I'm going to do another course now.
Even sending me emails and stuff down to spelling on computers and all that. That really helps me about when she's typing. As well.
And the more I use the computer, the more spellings I can get right too as well.
I find anyway that you're far superior and far confident in yourself.
Yeah. Good one. And the job I'm doing now is giving me more confidence as well.
Absolutely,
meeting the people, because when they come in, like they may have lost their rent card, and I have to take their name and address press and bring that in and get that done. So I'm actually enjoying that. Actually, that's a great release for me. Yeah.
Well, that's part of keeping the old brain going. Like, you know what I mean? That you have to spell. You have to learn how to spell and use the computer. You can't put wrong words in the computer.
They do give you homework as well. They do give you homework. So the homework is actually.
You're very good at that.
You know, so I do. Well, if I get stuck, I give you me a hand. Now you can give me a hand. Now before you're ready.
Well, I think I'll have to go back to school to keep up with you.
Well, I said I'll teach you now to do the computer.
Fair enough. Yeah, absolutely.
I said wherever I can pick up. I have to get a computer first.
Yeah. Oh, well, you never know. I mean, I think it's fantastic the way she's come on, like, you know, with a little bit of help from yourself and our friends as well.
I was glad she was right button, because if she wasn't the right button, I certainly wouldn't have been able to. I couldn't help her, so she knew anyway, didn't you, yourself?
Yeah, it's fun. We never really came across difficulties with it, you know, but I knew that there were certain things that I couldn't approach you about. But,
definitely, yeah.
That probably helped me just to get on with it a little bit better as well.
Yeah.
If
you asked me a question, I'd get real annoyed, like, you know, because I didn't want to kind of face it, like, you know what I mean? And I'm not afraid anymore. Yeah. So that's the confidence they're giving me to
from
do
all
it.
angles. It's not just from writing down, or it's listening as well.
It's listening as well, and looking at the word, and no fear. I mean, half the words out there, I'm saying, oh my God, I can spell these, like, you know. But it's just a matter of, because there's different words, and you can see there's words in it that you know, and you'll be able to do it. So I'm getting there, I really am, actually, you know.
This spelling tip is about plurals, which we use when we talk about more than one item. Have a look at these words. A boat, many boats. One car, many cars. A shop, some shops. A table, 4 tables. Adding s is a really common way of making a word plural, but not all words form their plural in the same way. Let's look at these words: dish, switch, bus, and box. You can see that they end in the letters sh, ch, s, and x. When we make them plural, we get the words dishes, switches, buses, and boxes. And you can see in these cases, instead of just adding s to make the plural, we add es. If you want a few more examples, think of brushes, watches, glasses, faxes. So keep your eyes open for words that end in sh, ch, s, and x. And remember to add an es to make them into plurals.
And for more spelling tips and help with your reading and writing, you can contact Nala on 1800 20 20 65, and they'll send you out a copy of the free Read Write Now workbook. Well, this is Liam, and he's the instructor, and he's going to explain what's going on here. It looks like a jigsaw.
Similar, yes.
Tell us.
Okay, what we have here, folks, is a thing called a tanagram. And what you have to do is you have to build a square out of these pieces here on the ground. This is your first challenge, okay? So all the pieces must be used. You make one complete square, and basically that's it.
What do they get once they've made the square?
What you're going to get is they're going to get a piece of equipment to build a raft.
Piece of equipment to build the raft. It couldn't be simpler, Patricia.
No problem to me, Derek, you know.
Well, I do a countdown for you. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Well, it's beginning to look like a boat, I think, at this stage,
yes,
isn't
it is actually, yeah.
So they're doing okay, I must admit.
Yeah, no, I'm glad they are here to give me the support, because I don't think I'll be able to do it on my own.
But that's what I was going to ask you, because they're here now supporting you today. Yeah. How did you manage without support, or how do you think you'd manage without support of your family and friends?
Well, I was a good bluffer anyway, so I always talk my way out of a lot of things anyway. Or else actually I might throw back a question to a person, and then sometimes they give me the answer, so then I jump on that and I use with that.
But when did you decide to go back to learning though?
About a year and a half ago when I was in hospital, I was going to do this course, but I got sick, so I decided then, when I got better, I was definitely going to get up and do it. So I am glad I did it now. You know.
And what does it entail? How does the course work?
But it is actually back to basics, like, so you don't really know where you are or what level you are. So when you go in, the teachers actually tell you how far you're
Well, how do they do that? I mean,
well, they don't actually come out and say, like, you know what I mean, like you're that high, like they just kind of know. So they encourage you to do more. I actually went on to FOSS and done a computer course, which I didn't even know what a computer was for.
like before. Never.
You've never used a computer more?
No, I only thought it was there for dust and polishing, nothing else. You know what I mean? But nothing else. No,
anyway, they're not doing too badly. It's taken some
No.
sort of shape, I have to say, in fairness to them.
Yeah, they are.
I feel a tiny bit guilty not helping them out, but there you go. You know, you can't do everything.
That's why I brought them along, you see, Derek.
Now, you had a task to do before you came here today, apart from this task of
Yeah.
assembling a square, hadn't you?
Yes, I did actually. I had to look up the website, and my tutor helped me to look that up.
For the Adventure Centre?
For the Adventure Centre to come
And had
here.
you ever looked at a website before?
No.
Never? Your first
My
time?
very first, yeah. And I
My
found
God.
it very exciting.
And your first time doing a jigsaw. Have we got the last
Absolutely,
piece
yeah,
there? There
yeah.
we go, Jack had the last piece. Put
Yeah,
it in,
there.
the guys got it done.
Yeah, right.
Not sure if we should applaud or cry, but we'll start with applause. Bravo.
Thank you.
Patricia works as a receptionist at the Ballymun Civic Centre. As an employee of Dublin City Council, she has availed of their Return to Learning programme.
Hello?
Hello, is that the Carlingford Adventure Centre?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I wonder, could you give me your website address, please?
Oh, yes, of course, no problem. It's www.carlingfordadventure.com.
Yes. Okay, thanks very much.
No problem. Cheerio.
Bye-bye.
The Return to Learning programme provides Patricia with 4 hours of basic education per week. It includes computer lessons, which are taught by Christine Smith.
Christine, it's Tricia.
Ah, Patricia, how are you?
Oh, not a bother. Listen, I was wondering if you could come down at lunchtime to show me how to access the internet.
Yeah, that's no problem. Say about 1:30.
That's great. Thanks a million. See you
Great.
then.
Okay.
Bye.
See you then, Patricia. Bye. Bye.
Our Get It this week is about the World Wide Web. So what is it? First of all, you'll hear it called different names. You can give it its full name of the World Wide Web, or you can simply call it the web. Or you might hear it called the net or the internet. Strictly speaking, the internet and the World Wide Web are two different things, but we don't need to worry about that here. The great thing about the web is that everything is connected together, and we can search for information using search engines. The web consists of websites, and each website is made up of web pages. Just like all the strands of a spider's web, all those websites are connected together. So of course, that's where the name the web comes from. Now, most of us have been in libraries, and we know that libraries are divided into aisles with shelves, and on those shelves we have books. Libraries are organised in a particular way so that we can find the books we want quite quickly. One way of thinking about the web is to compare it to an enormous library, the biggest library in the world. Instead of books, this library contains millions of websites on every topic under the sun. I'll bet that no matter what you're interested in, there will be hundreds of websites on that very subject.
Hi, Patricia. How are you?
Hi, Christine. Thanks for coming down so quick.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll pop around to you now,
Okay,
will
just
I?
get yourself in around there.
Okay, what's the
All right,
address?
I'll show you. I'm looking at actually Carlingford Adventure Centre. On there.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And I'll show you now.
Well, yeah, that's great.
Basically, you see the way you have here your address bar?
Yeah.
That's where your address goes. So you basically type in www.carlingfordadventure.com in there.
Right, fair enough. Okay. So
And you don't need capital letters or anything. It's all
And you
small
don't-
letters.
and a bar space.
And you don't need spaces. So
Okay.
it means it's quicker as well.
Okay.
carlingfordadventure.com. That's it.
Okay.
Now, when you're finished there, all you need to do then is hit the
Enter.
return key. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So what are you looking for, Patricia?
Actually, I just want to know how to get down there. I'm thinking of going down there.
Okay, we'll see if we can find an address. What you see the
The
arrow
page.
at the side. If you
Yeah.
want to bring the page down, do you know what I mean? You'll be
Yeah.
able to see.
Okay.
There they are. There's the address,
Carlingford Adventure
and there's
Centre.
their phone
Oh,
number,
yeah.
and they've email as well. So you could always email them.
So if I need to get a bit more information or look up in the internet, how would I go about that?
Well, you know the way there's all internet cafes around the city?
Yeah.
They're brilliant, like, and there's actually one down in Phibsborough.
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
And they'd be very helpful in most of those places too.
All right, have a go, so.
Some websites contain only a few pages of information, while others contain hundreds of pages. Whatever size they are, this reading tip will be useful to help you find your way around. When you look at a website, the first thing you expect to see is a name or logo. So here's the website for Carlingford Adventure Centre, Read Right Now, and the National Adult Literacy Agency, or NALA. Let's have a closer look at this one. If we quickly glance over the site, we can see it's arranged into different areas. This is the home page, or the introduction page. The main information is displayed here. The web address is displayed up here, and there are buttons across the top and down the side to take us to other places on the site. For example, if we clicked this button, About Us, we will go to some information about NALA. But if you go to a site and can't find the information you're looking for, then have a look for a search button. This button will allow you to search the site for whatever information you need by using keywords. Not all sites are the same, of course, but they often have many of the same features.
You have to build a self-supporting structure using the paddles that will hold the weight of this ball in the middle of all the pieces.
After completing the first task, Patricia and her family had 2 more to do.
Right foot, left foot, left, left, right, slow up. Slow up, you couldn't go any slower. Hooray, bravo.
Now, they've completed 3 tasks, Liam.
Correct.
So what do they get in return?
What they're after getting for their 3 tasks is 1 pole, 1 piece of rope and 1 paddle. The basic equipment they have down here are 2 boards, 2 poles, 2 ropes and a paddle as well.
Yeah.
So this will all combine to help them build their rafts. Then what's going to happen is they're going to split into 2 teams. It'll be Patricia and Robert. And Jack and Kerry, who will be racing against each other out on the water.
Well, do you want to start by showing the guys that kind of stuff? Because I want to talk to you about the other task that you had.
Okay.
Because you went to an internet cafe.
I did actually, Derek. I went to an internet cafe in Phibsborough, and I went in there and I asked the fella that owns it there how to get directions to come here down to Cardiff.
So tell me what the experience was like.
Absolutely wonderful, actually, Derek. It really was. Just to be there and to do all that, to look up that, which I've never even thought I'd done about 10 weeks ago or 2 months ago.
And were you very nervous about it?
I was a bit, but I was okay. I thought the fella that was there gave me good knowledge about it and helped me. So I had no problem. I would do it again, definitely do it again.
Well, we should really go down and help the guys out, because
definitely.
We've been taking the easier way out all the way along. Are we supposed to leave that paddle there, do you think? Or?
I'm not sure.
Following the advice of her tutor, last week Patricia plucked up the courage to visit an internet cafe.
Hello.
I'm
Patricia. I want you to help me with the internet, please.
Sure. I'll give you that computer here.
Okay.
Number 4.
There you go. Thank you.
There you go. Right.
Actually, I'd like some directions from Dublin down to County Loud.
Yeah, sure. So, as you can see, there's Google. Google is a search engine that allows you to enter keywords and have results for thousands of pages. So what you're going to do here is that you're going to enter the keywords that are relevant to your search. The kind of keywords that you're going to type are something like route planning, which is a good guide, and see what it does.
The internet really is amazing. Millions and millions of web pages connected together in a huge web of information. The problem is, how do you find the information you need in this massive web? So this writing tip is about searching for information on the internet. We use search engines to do this. Search engines allow you to type in words that you want to search the web for. These are called keywords. Let's look at a popular search engine, Google, at www.google.ie. Now let's say I want to go rafting in Carlingford and want to see if there's anything about this on the internet. So I type in the keyword raft and click on the button Google Search. Now the page changes and I have a list of possible websites. Wow, over 1 million of them. So let's try raft Carlingford to see what will happen. Now we have about 200. That's still quite a lot of sites, but the most relevant sites are usually on the first page. So you can see that when you use search engines, it's a good idea to choose your keywords carefully.
It's slow, but...
All right. No, it's all right.
Carlingford.
Okay, so now that you've entered the departure city and the destination city, you can just click OK to launch the search.
Okay.
All right. As you can see, it's opening the page here.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
There you go. So you have a map.
Yeah.
So you start from Dublin here,
Yeah.
represented by the
Whitehall.
green flag. Yeah. And you also can see that you have tourist
the
informations on each at each
To view it.
stage. Yeah. That's however you want it, basically.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. Thanks very much for all your help.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
That's no problem.
Pull it on it. That tightens and it won't move off the wood. Okay? So have you got the basic idea then of what you need to do?
The teams have had their instructions. Now let's see how they get on building the rafts. But just in case the rafts aren't seaworthy, the teams decided to get into their wetsuits.
And here they are. Here come our motley crews. Now, you know what you have to do, don't you? Of course we do. We wish you the best of luck in case I never see you again. So I'll count you down from 3, 2, 1. Do you want a hand getting it to the water's edge? No. I mean, you have to hand it to them. I know the water's cold. The water's apparently 6 degrees today in Carlingford Loch. Are you ready? Get on. Steady. Go, 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 go. Remember, it's first one back around the boys. We haven't got any prizes for you, but sure, that doesn't matter. There we go. Actually, they look quite sturdy. In fairness to them, they made fantastic rafts. Okay, they're on the way around the boys. Now let's see if you can make it back before they get back here. We're going to have a look back at all the stuff we covered in today's programme. Around the boys, not the same one. You've got separate ones.
In our spelling tip this week, we looked at making the plural of words ending in SH, CH, S or X. These needed to have ES added, as in dishes, switches, buses and boxes. Our reading tip looked at how to find your way around a typical website. Very often you'll find a search button which will allow you to search for specific information on large sites. In our writing tip, we looked at how to find the information you need on the web by using a search engine like Google and typing in a few carefully chosen keywords. Finally, our Get It explained that the World Wide Web is like an enormous library, but instead of books, it's got websites where you can find information on just about anything you want.
Rob, would you ever start panting of the mammy-in-law doing everything? She probably cooks for you as well, does she? Fair play to you. I mean, it's a great raft and you won the race. By a mile by the looks of it. Come out. Rob will look after the boat. Come out here.
Hard work.
Congratulations. Well done. God, I've never got so many kisses in one programme. How do you feel after all that now?
Absolutely, it's the first time I ever did something like that now.
Yeah.
It's absolutely great.
First time in a wetsuit?
First time in a wetsuit.
First time making a raft.
Making a raft, and the first time to be out there, like.
So would you do it all again?
Yes, yeah, I would.
And would you recommend to people at home to do it as well?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So you were inspired by today's programme?
Brilliant. And the people out here in the Adventure Centre were just great too to help you along.
They were very nice at the
Yeah.
Carlingford Adventure Centre. Thanks to them. Now, if you're inspired by anything you saw on today's programme and you feel like you want to try out the internet, why don't you try it out? Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
Go onto our webpage. It's the Read Right Now webpage. It's www.readrightnow.ie. Next week, I'm going to Kilkenny to meet a man who's going to have me running around the city. I'm not quite sure what it's all about, but I'm going to find out. And Laura will be continuing our technology theme. That's all from Carlingford Loch. and from Patricia and from her family.
Thank you.
The great support they were too. And we'll see you all again next week in Kilkenny. Okay, see you. Bye.
Read right now.